Stop right there. Yeah, you. If you like all things entertainment, current events, or Hollywood, then look no further. Creator to Creators, hosted by director Meosha of Horror Noir, interviews filmmakers and creatives from around the world. Join in on the fun, guest celebrities, and informative information to have as a creator. Hit subscribe and stay connected to Creator to Creators.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Creators to Creators Today, we have a special guest.
Hi, my name is Sasha Friedman. I'm 11 years old and I'm a recording artist out of Atlanta, and I sung the song Free to Be Me.
Yay. I love the song. It's really, really good song. It's really like happy and it's like free to be me. I love that. I love that. Tell me a little bit about growing up and how, were you always into music?
So ever since I was younger, I always enjoyed being on stage and just singing, and in my house, I was always around music. There was always music playing. No
Love that.
matter what type of music, there was always music. Jazz, French, everything. There was always there. So I had grown up with a lot of music. And then once I got older, my parents had signed me up into like after school music classes when I was about second grade, first to second grade. They had signed me up for after school music. I did School of Music where I learned various instruments, and I also went to School of Rock, where I got to perform in a real band, and I did a bunch of different cover songs.
I love that. Nice. What kind of cover songs did you like? What were your favorite cover songs to do?
We did Three Little Birds, which was really fun to do, and my mom and me loved that song. I listen to that song all the time. And we also did a song called Bad Moon Rising. I It was like a cool song to do. I've never heard like Bad Moon Rising, and I've never heard their band, but that was also a really fun one to do.
Nice. Nice. I love that. I love that you have supportive parents, um, you know, helping you push you for your career. I love that. I think that's so important.
Yeah.
When I was a kid myself, my parents were very supportive of my film and acting career. So it's really important. And as I got older, I kept it going. And so, yeah, good for you. Good for you. Um, let's talk a little bit about Free to Be Me. I love that title. Tell me a little bit about, how that song came about and why is it called Free to Be Me?
So Free to Be Me is called Free to Be Me because it's about someone nervous about fitting in and realizing that it's okay to be you. You don't always have to be exactly like everyone else. You should be free to be you. And that's kind of where the name Free to Be Me came from. So that's kind of how that happened. But I just like that my song can make other people feel like they're not alone. And so that's why it's about that.
I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's upbeat. It's a fun song. And it's so cute. I'm like, oh, I love it. I love the song. It's so nice. Um, I- I love that you said that you were a you're a cancer survivor and you spread happiness around the world. Everyone deserves to be happy. And I love that message that you're sharing with your music and that you have a positive outlook on life. I think that's a beautiful thing. Um, and I'm sure this song is touching a lot of people, just hearing it and hearing your story. It's very beautiful. Um,
Thank
I
you so much.
Of course, of course. Um, so I want to ask some fun questions. And um, well, it's you're still like, what's your favorite? Like when you like as far as like artist, if you could perform, say one day with an artist, a music artist, um, on a stage, who would it be and why? A singer,
Um,
songwriter. Yeah,
Taylor Swift, probably. Um, Ariana Grande,
nice.
Dolly Parton.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I think probably those people. would be really fun to do like a song with.
Oh, that's awesome. I love Dolly Parton. I got to meet her maybe like 10 years ago, and I was like, oh my God, that's Dolly Parton. She was so lovely, very sweet. Yeah,
Yeah,
very,
and
very
she
nice.
works very hard for her music. And one of my favorite songs that she sings, well, I have two. They're both
Oh,
very good. Um I like 9 to 5. I always
okay.
like to listen to that when I wake up. Like we would play it in the car when it's like morning. And then also Jolene.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a really good
Yes,
one.
that those are some of the songs that I really like from her.
Nice. I love that. If you, okay, so this is like, I don't know if you travel. So you're from Atlanta,
Yeah,
Georgia. Nice, very nice. I'm from Florida. I grew up in Florida, so it's not too far from,
not too
Atlanta.
far.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it. Atlanta's fun. Atlanta's very nice. Are you going to start performing this song by any chance, or are you just made the
yeah,
song?
we're actually working on getting like a band together,
Awesome.
to perform like a bunch of different other cover songs and then also my songs.
Very cool. That'll be fun. That's exciting. Are you nervous to perform in front of people?
No, I'm not nervous at all. I really enjoy performing. When we were in Boston, actually, for my treatment, when I had finished my treatment in Boston, we went on like a dinner cruise, and there was like a live band, and then they were singing "Zombie" by the Cranberries, and I had run downstairs and I started like singing it, and they pulled me up on stage. So that was the first time I ever really did like singing like that on stage, like without being like in like on like stage. It's hard to explain. Instead of being like in a musical where you're on a theater and like without
Hmm.
like with rehearsal, that was the first time I did it with like just a bunch of people around me that didn't like buy tickets or go there because their child's auditioning. It was the first time I did a song without like rehearsal, without being on like stage. It was so fun and so amazing to experience.
I love that. That's beautiful. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, growing up, I did the a little bit of acting and modeling and stuff, but I'm mainly focused in film now. But growing up, it like when I had to perform in front of people, it made me super nervous. So good for you that it's you're not nervous. I think that's a good thing.
You.
Definitely. Um, so tell me the process, like who made the song? Like how when you made the song Free to Be Me, did you like I mean obviously there were producers, people that were making the music, but where did you guys go to record it?
So, it started out as I was just posting on Instagram, and my producers, Little Bird Big Sound, discovered me, and like they had asked me to do like a little song, and then that after I sung for them, that's when the first like when we started working on the first song. So basically, this song, "Free to Me," started out as a story, and so I write the story, and the story is about someone who's nervous about fitting in, and how it's okay to be yourself and you should be free to be you. So that's kind of what the story is about and how it's okay and you're not alone. So that's kind of what I do first. So that's the first step. You write a story and then we turn it into lyrics together. We work on making lyrics and then after that I can take away lyrics, I can add lyrics, and then that's how the lyrics are made. And then in some songs the last part comes before and sometimes it comes after. For Free to Me, it came after.
Nice.
And that is the beat. So the beat, when we make the beat, we do the same thing as like the lyrics, except you don't have a story. The
Right.
beat, you kind of just make something that kind of goes with the lyrics, or you make a story that goes with the beat. So we kind of do the same thing. We take in beats, we put in beats, we take out beats, and that's kind of how the beat is made. And then you put it all together and you squish it together, and then I sing it, and then there's the song. And then a couple months later, it's out, and
You
yeah.
make
So that's kind of
magic.
how a song is made. Yep.
I love that. That's fun. I saw that you play a lot of, you said in your bio that you play a lot of instruments. Do tell me some of the instruments that you play.
I play guitar,
Wow.
ukulele, drums, piano, clarinet, violin, and I want to learn how to play the cello.
Wow. Holy moly. That's amazing. Wow. I tried to do the guitar, learn guitar, and I just didn't have the time and patience. I was like, oh, I can't. I might pick it up
Yeah,
again one day.
I forgot a lot of my guitar and ukulele mostly because when I was on my chemo, your fingers and your fingers and your feet, they do this thing where they get really red and they peel and they hurt really bad. So I couldn't really play guitar or ukulele because like I wasn't supposed to be like putting my fingers on stuff really like, with a lot of pressure or like picking out my skin on my fingers.
Mm,
So that's a reason why I forgot a lot of my guitar. But yeah, and some people have to wear gloves during that time. Like when your hands are peeling, I
hmm.
couldn't touch anything. I couldn't
Oh,
touch a
wow.
water bottle. So some people have to wear gloves to protect their hands. Luckily, I didn't have to do that. I had to do it at night because I do this weird thing at night where I pick my hands in my sleep and I don't know how. So I had
Hmm.
to put socks on my hands at the night. Like my mom would put cream on and then shove a sock on my hand, and then I would go to bed like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Um, I love what you said. You said when you listened, music, took you away from the hospital into somewhere else, somewhere that you felt free. And I love that. I think music is so healing. And so thank you for sharing that and sharing your story and your music and your gift with everyone. I think it's beautiful. I love that you want
Yeah.
to make people happy.
Yeah, I remember that when I had first started my treatment, when I first got diagnosed, they had me do like a surgery to get my port in, and I was so scared because it was my
Mm,
first ever surgery that was like a main big surgery. And I they had asked like, "Would you like us to play a song? Do you want to watch a movie? You want to just have the lights turned off? What do you want to do?" And so I asked them to play music, and I had asked them to play "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. And immediately after that, I just calmed down. So music is a really big way that people can get like happy. Some music makes people sad. And so I want my music to make people feel happy. I remember when I was in the hospital, it was not very fun at all.
yeah.
And I remember even when I was really, really sick, I would listen to music and I would feel so much better and it would kind of just take me out of the hospital in some way. And so knowing like being in the hospital so much and knowing how difficult times can get, I want my music to make people feel happy, make people feel like and know that they can get through it. Because everybody else, a lot of people have been able to, and that they shouldn't just think that they're not gonna, because they definitely can.
I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I have a really a kind of fun question. If you could live, um, like as a cartoon character, who would you pick? Who would you be?
A cartoon character. That's a hard one.
I know there's so many good ones, right?
Disney character, maybe like a Disney princess, or
Oh,
like
that's fun.
maybe like something like Nala from Lion King. Also,
Nice.
like, have you ever watched Adventure Time?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Totally.
love that show. Me and my dad, like, we watched all the episodes like 50 bajillion times because it's like so fun to watch and probably like, Cake the cat.
Yes.
Probably like something like that. I feel like that would be really fun.
I love that. That's great. It's a great answer. Great answer. I
Yeah,
think for
because
me, go
I
ahead.
really enjoy animals, and
Hmm.
so I feel like being like a magical animal in some alternate universe would be really fun to be.
That would be fun. That would be cool. I think I would be if I could. Um, I'd probably go with maybe Scooby-Doo. I really used to love that show growing up. I think it's a funny, great cartoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so any advice, what advice would you give to some like, because I read too that you said, you want to bring awareness for people that are undergoing similar experiences or whether they're, undergoing fighting cancer, undergoing major surgeries. What advice would you give to someone, anyone, out there listening.
You have to keep going and you got to be positive and don't take no as an answer. If someone says that we can't take you, or I remember when we first got diagnosed, my parents had said, we're going to go to Boston Children, which is a really amazing hospital, and Dana-Farber, which is a very big cancer institute, and they were like, "We're gonna fly to Boston, and we're gonna get in." And the other people, like the other hospital, when we first got in, they were like, "You're not gonna be able to make it in. You, that's like no, it's so hard to get in." And we went and we got in. So just don't take no as an answer. Keep going and be positive.
I love that. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Anything coming up that you are working on? Any new songs? What's up next for you?
We're working on 3 new songs.
All right.
Um, so we have a song that's about AI, and that's one of my favorite songs. It's so cool. It's about like a robot who falls in love with this boy, and she tells the boy, "I'm a robot," and he tries to pull the plug on her. And when he goes to pull the plug, she turns into a real girl, and she doesn't get shut down. She doesn't get shut off. And then since AI doesn't have feelings, or at least quite yet,
Mhm.
um she like moved on and she didn't have feelings for him anymore. She just moved on and kept living her life as a human instead of a robot. And another one is about being there for someone and that you're there, like I'm here for you if you need my help. And
I
then
love that.
another one's about traveling.
Ooh, I can't wait. Well, congratulations on all the stuff that you have going on in the music, and that's exciting. Where can people find you on social media so they can follow your journey?
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok at official Sash F. And then on a lot of music platforms, you can find me at my name, which is Sasha Friedman. Friedman is spelled fried man. And then free to be me, and then I should pop up.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us and sharing your story. It was a pleasure talking to you, dear.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course. Thank you again. And thank you all for listening. And always remember to live, love, laugh. We'll catch you guys next time.